The 2021 Ram 1500 TRX is the fever dream of a truck manufacturer gone mad. Fever dream, huh? That is provocative language, but it's not unjustified. Here are the facts. The TRX's 6.2-liter supercharged V8 produces 702 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. Oh, sweet merciful Hellcat, that's a lot of power. Ram claims 4.5 second 0 to 60 mile per hour sprints and a sub 13 second quarter mile. Let's see what that feels like. Oh, heavens. Yeah, the TRX moves. It'll also tow 8,100 pounds, and thanks to 15-inch brake discs, front and rear, it'll also stop. And that looks like this. Bunk. It's a lot of weight to slow down. Use the pedals as potentiometers rather than switches, and the TRX drives like a normal pickup, but with a pillowy soft ride, assuming you're in the right drive mode. You can enjoy that plushness while simply motoring around town, or you can do the correct thing and apply all this madness to some dirt somewhere. Hooray! We're at the super fun off-road portion of the video. First, some quick facts. Transmission is an 8-speed Zed EFF automatic linked to a BorgWarner active transfer case that connects to a Dana 60 rear axle with a standard locking differential. Those are 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires mounted on a new independent front suspension and a 5-link rear axle that are managed by Bilstein Blackhawk E2 adaptive dampers. A lot of words there. As for stance, the TRX sits 2 inches higher than a standard 1500 with a 6-inch wider track covered by wide fenders that grow total width by 8 inches. There are 13 inches of wheel travel in front and 14 inches out back. Lastly, the TRX uses a greatly reinforced version of the standard Ram 1500 frame, so idiot car reviewers like me don't bend it. The green parts feature stronger materials, and the blue parts are specific to the TRX. And if you're curious, here's the fuel economy. All right, enough details. Let's get stupid. You don't need a TRX for this kind of surface, but it does show that the TRX is versatile. You can use it for a lot of different things. Normal off-roading, trophy truck imitation. So for this section, I'm going to use the select speed functionality, which allows you to use the paddle shifters to determine the speed. It's like cruise control for off-road. So you can set it 0.6 miles per hour, 1.2, 1.8, all the way up to 5 miles per hour, and then just let the vehicle figure it out. I think this kind of off-road cruise control functionality is neat, but to be honest, if you're off-road, I feel like you probably want to be really engaged with what you're doing, and steering is fine, but I'd probably want to use the pedals too. Neat's tech, I won't be using it. I mean, I'm using it now, but not in the future. It's like I'm watching a movie about off-roading. Wow, the POV is so lifelike. Ooh, let's see what the stability control does if I get on it needlessly aggressively around this corner. Huh. Gives you a little room to play. Nice. I will say that over this real chattery stuff, the truck itself feels very solid. Like there's not a lot of rattling or anything. The stuff that's making noise is the stuff I brought with me. Let's pause from all that off-roading to briefly note that the TRX is visually distinguished by unique bumpers, tow hooks, black full adaptive LED headlights, and an illuminated yet functional hood scoop. Inside, there's a flat-bottom steering wheel and front seats with extra bolstering. There's also Ram's big old 12-inch monitor, an agreeable canvas on which to view the off-road page, and adjust the 8 drive modes. Among those modes are all the ones you'd expect, but there's also a sport mode for racier on-road driving, but my favorite by far is Baja mode. It's the most jumpable. Speaking of...
Stay under 75.
71.
And then we want 55 across these mud wheels just like this. Yep. Perfect. Nice.
This is where I want to come off throttle, but I'm not going to until you tell me.
But about now.
There we go.
Yep. 65 or 75 across those jumps, 65 right here.
Here come the whoops, let's see.
Yep.
Oh man, that is amazing. Big jump. Ho ho! This is feeling really good, man.
Right?
I'm shocked at how well this thing goes airborne.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. It's so fun. Look, I've jumped trucks before, but the TRX handles aerial work with amazing grace. Ah, good times. 2 more notes. The supercharger whine plus V8 growl is intoxicating. And as far as I'm aware, this is the first pickup truck with launch control. 1 button press activates it, and you can use it on any surface. For example, I've reached the part of the day where I look super disheveled. Let's end things off with rock crawling. It's hard left. Ooh, these are real rocks. Seems to be going pretty well. Haven't really bottomed out yet. There. Set it down a little bit. The underbody's protected, it'll be fine. Reasonable breakover angle, approach and departure angles. I think this speaks to just how versatile this chassis is. It's not just for hauling ass through the desert, though you can definitely do that too. It's funny because I am in the driver's seat, but the real heroes are the spotters. The Ram TRX is an extremely capable pickup. It jumps, it climbs, it commutes smoothly, and it even handles surprisingly well on tarmac. But all that capability does not come cheap. Base price is about $72,000, including destination charges. Load up on options, and you can balloon that number to 86 grand or so. This is the part where I'm supposed to say something practical or offer competitive alternatives. I mean, yeah, the Ford Raptor is plenty magical and starts at 17 grand less. But if you're actually thinking about buying a Hellcat-powered Baja truck, practical concerns don't really matter, now do they? No, they don't. Be honest. Where the TRX is concerned, you don't want thoughtful input. You either want debate fodder for the comment section, or you want license to buy something silly. And you know what? I'm happy to help. If you're shopping full-size pickup trucks, you should probably get the one with more than 700 horsepower that you can also jump. You never know when a Baja 1000 might break out.